Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how you doing? It's Wasp Investing, and today we've got our portfolio update, kind of our dividend tracker showcase, and of course the Sharesies challenge update for the month. So at the moment we've been paid from 3 different companies for January. So that will be the Australian Dividend Fund for 6 cents, Scales Corporation for 9 cents, and Turner's Automotive Group for 9 cents, and we've got payment coming in February for 10 cents. I just put that in there. So for our portfolios so far of this year, just for the first month of January and February, of course, we've got 34 cents coming in, and this is our value, how much we've put towards Sharesies, and this is kind of our profit and any kind of free things that wasn't actually my money put in. So how much I've put in is that number there, and the dividend yield is the dividends earned compared to the total value. So by the end of December it'll make more sense. It'll probably be around, I don't know, between 2 and 5%. I don't actually quite know my whole portfolio dividend yield because some of them don't pay dividends, a couple of them I think. Yeah, so that's the first kind of showcase. This is our tracker for our dividends, and once we get to like June, July, once all of the companies have paid at least one dividend for the year, I will add some visual graphs to show kind of where my portfolio is at and what companies pay the biggest dividend, and maybe compare it to their value and their take in my total investment. So of course we've got our massive spreadsheet over here, and we've got all of our different companies and funds, and the price I've put into them, the shares I've got, the cost per share, and the price per share. So that's the current price, and that's all green pretty much, apart from Trustpower. That's the main dip at the moment. So we're up $53 there, and $20 from profit, and minus 13.5 from fees. So in total we're up about $60 there. But when we look at shares, it'll say probably 73 or something because it doesn't count for the fees. And we've kind of made 50 cents a week since we've started from dividends and sales profit here. So it's pretty good, 50 cents per week. By the end of next year, I want to get that quite a bit higher. End of this year, I think I said. Yeah, so 5 weeks, $5 a week is a lot from dividends, but I don't think we'll quite get there by the end of this year. I think we'll get to maybe $2, $2.50, because that'll mean like just over $100 in dividends. But yeah, we'll see where we go. So that's kind of where we're at, and what I've got here is kind of how much I've put in and how much it's worth. So it's portfolio value. So that'll be gains also on top of the free things that I've put in, like survey money and gift cards, because I don't count that as kind of money that I've put in and money that I'm scared to like don't want to lose exactly because it's free. So that's kind of just showing me the difference in numbers there, and it's got a graph there from savings, investments, and spendable. So spendable is where about 40 to 60% of my money actually goes, but since I'm spending it, it doesn't actually look like that proportion there. But yeah, savings is fairly close to investment, but I keep those numbers private just for my own sake. That's why I have to scroll up and down and stuff, because my kind of interest rate tracker is up there above my Sharesies one. But I don't know, I might make that public later, but we'll keep private for now. So on to the important part is the Sharesies portfolio. So one thing I forgot to do with the challenge last month was when I put my $27 into the Global Water Fund, 27. So I put $10, which was $5 per referral. There was 2 referrals and 17 subscribers. It's $17. But I forgot to match the 2 referrals with my own $5 each. So that's why I've got $22 to put into it now, because our subscriber count has gone up by 12. Thank you very much, guys. It's awesome. And yes, I got another $10 on top of that to put in. So we'll do that now, just over the weekend. Yep. So we're on track to our goal. I really want to get this fund to maybe $300 by the end of the year, which would be amazing. So now we're at 49, and it's completely up to you guys how far that goes. So yeah, if you are new here, for every subscriber I get, I put $1 into the Global Water Fund, and for every referral to Sharesies I get, I'll put in $5 of my own, and I'll put in the $5 I get from the referral also into this. So that is kind of the, I don't know, the What's Investing YouTube fund. Don't know what else to call it yet. If you got any ideas, let me know. But yeah, if you are interested in investing into the New Zealand stock market and index funds, maybe watch some other previous videos of mine or other fellow New Zealand investors like Stephen Harvey or Real Money Talk or Joshua Wang. They're quite good ones. Or even I think it's Henk Hustle or Hustle Henk. He's also another New Zealand investor. He does great videos on different investing platforms. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist of the Public Water Fund for now. And yeah, so just a little scroll through the portfolio and how it's going. So as per my last video, I updated some of my goals and kind of specific values on those. So I've bumped up my global and bond fund up quite a bit. So that's at 100 and that's 75. And the returns on most of these index funds are quite good at the moment. Most of the New Zealand bigger ones are at like 10%. So that's the core fund, mid cap, property, top 10, top 50. And also the US 500 is going pretty well for me. And I'm going to grow all these index funds over the years. I think as a new investor, they're better targets for me. And this $1 here that I'm buying is just because I put $1 too much towards the Sharesies challenge, because I had a subscriber come in last night when I was going to record, so I just put another $1 on top just in case another one came in, because bank transfers don't go over the weekend. That would have been a little annoying because I wanted to be accurate. But yeah, that's how it's going so far. Air New Zealand was negative for quite some time when I bought it earlier in the year, but now it's going alright. We've got a mix of some random funds in here just for kind of different diversification, and because these are like European bank trusts and they pay dividends 4 times a year, and I thought that would be quite handy, and I did some background on them. They look alright. Canada South, I just kind of put $2 towards that, just kind of jump on the hype train, and I jumped on it at like one of the worst times, but it depending on the referendums and stuff, it might do its thing. But I just put $2 in because I'm like, that could be fun. But yeah, everything else is going fairly well. A couple individual companies I will be putting the greatest stake into is Hallensteins, of course. That was my previous video, and Main Freight, Fisher and Paykel, Port of Tauranga, Somerset. Maybe the price is lower, or I might have another valuation check on that because it is quite high at the moment. And Z Energy, I think I'll put some more into, but I need to recheck some of these companies to see if they've still got the same kind of management stuff going on, because I haven't checked half of these because I bought them a very long time ago. And Trustpower, since the Twire Point aluminium factory thing, that went quite bad for me because I bought it like the high and it just dropped, so it was real bad timing. But the aim is for it to bounce back because it's a power company, everyone needs the power, and yeah, so, and there is no conclusion on that point yet, so depending on how good or bad that goes, all the energy companies could bounce back quite soon. But yeah, so that's portfolio at the moment. I'll scroll through it again slowly just in case you want to look at the numbers in more detail. And I'm really interested to see what you guys are investing in and kind of how your portfolio is going. I am in the Discord that Stephen Harvey and Real Money Talk are in, because it's always a good chat to have some different opinions on different stocks and how the market's going to go, and talk about different investing platforms and different tools that you can use. And the Facebook group, the Sharesies Club, is also very useful, but be very careful about what everyone's saying, even what I'm saying, because we're just average people, we're just doing our thing, and got to do your own research and kind of do your own thing. But I'm just here showing my journey and kind of wanting to get New Zealand investors, especially young ones, into the investing game, because we've got the advantage of time, compounding our money up and up until we retire or whenever we need our money. And yeah, that's the main goal, dividend growth. And there's less than a week remaining for the promotion, and that is that if you use my link or anyone else's link, I get $5, but the promotion is that you get $10, and that's till the 31st of January, about 12 AM. And yeah, so if you are wanting to get into the investing game, you can use my link. You don't have to, and sign up to Sharesies. They give you $10, and even if you're not quite ready, you don't have to do anything after you've signed up. You can just take that $10 and just leave it there for a bit until you're ready, because there is no fees unless your portfolio is over $50 value, and then even then the fees are really low. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I'll have another video coming out in the next couple of weeks, probably just an overview of what's been happening in the market, and probably a portfolio update and a Sharesies challenge at the end of February as well, because I'll start to get more and more busy. So I'll probably have videos coming out every 2 weeks, roughly on the weekend kind of era. And yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep me posted on how you guys are going, because it's just me out here talking to myself, and it's always a good chat to talk to fellow investors. Happy investing, guys.